Okay, so I just did that first video in this series about what voter databases look like when they're hacked. The Eight of Cups is the setup. These are the voter databases that they are just standing freely alone. And in 2016, Russia hacked our voter databases. So that's what that reading was based on before. And so these were the major cards that came up for it. I'm just doing my check-ins that I normally do. The list keeps growing every week. But, so I just checked in with ELAINECHAO. What's she up to this week? Because, you know, with Transportation Secretary, she is always in the mix with everything Russia, China, everything. She is so deep into this. So I'm just going to bring my voter hacking notes with us. So what are her cards this week? She has the Seven of Cups. This is the card that is thrown out there for what you cannot see what they're really doing. Like usually the thing that's really important to this administration to get finished, but they don't want you to know, so they gaslight you with a bunch of crap so you don't pay attention to it. That's what this card is. You know, hiding stuff, shuffling stuff around. Don't look. So this is the on the ascendant with this card, the Hanged Man. Now, like I said at during my live, the Hanged Man, after it flew into this little crevice here, because I wanted to know what my Twitter folk knows who are in intelligence, what they know, what's coming out. This is the elections, the 2016 elections. This is how votes were changed in the election, and they all got caught. That they don't want to get caught. This is her card on the ascendant, things that are giving her life. On a side note, I'll just say Bill Barr is running around the country and the world to get ahead of all this stuff that's supposed to come out. Back to ELAINECHAO. The thing giving her life this week over Washington, D.C. is the flipping Four of Cups. This was like my forceful card. Listen, here, take this. You're going to like it. Listen, here. You're going to do this and you're going to like it. But just earlier, I did the voter database hacking, whereas the Eight of Cups is the databases, the state databases. This Four of Cups is the first step with hacking. It's like all these little cups are the voters. And the hacking, they're looking at all the voter information and sizing it up against the voter. This is the card of who she is at this full moon eclipse. Her secret. These were the digital armies. That came later up in here. So once they hack everything, they put in like maybe some malware. It gets to the point later on where the digital armies can enter in and they can do some more hacking. Looking at everything overall. That's her secret. Her hidden enemy, yes, is being judged for all this stuff. Or being found out that she's doing the judging, discriminating the voter databases. The 11th house of friends, values. Oh, High Priestess, that's the Russian op, governing elections from beginning to end, globally. In her 10th house, public house, she's got the 10 of Wands that she's carrying. These are election burdens. 9th house, lands far away, Putin's house. The Temperance card. This is how they take data, voter data, blend it with the GOP database, and, you know, spit it back out elsewhere. I do not think it came up in here. No, it did not. But this did. This 8th house, shared resources, life, death, transformation, changing things. That was right at the top here. When a voter database is hacked, the voter information is looked at, the Two of Swords. voters are separated in different categories. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune, which has to do with timing for a later date. This is the thing that they plan for, like to insert malware or using more data. This is in our 7th house of partnerships. State voter data. Public servants, day-to-day activities, investigations. She's got the Page of Cups. This Page of Cups always shows up like with inside information, hacking, or if something bad happens, the Democrats and like the little minions that carried it out. Page of Cups. 5th house of the Sun, she's got the Republican Party. 4th house, USA Defenses, she's got the King of Wands reversed. This King of Wands reversed has been showing up because this is the DC police that's been militarized against protesters. I don't like who this is showing up with. 3rd house of communications, spying, micro-targeting. 2nd house, income, gains, values. We've got justice. Justice, I think, for these guys has to do with election justice. Getting their way. She's so nasty.